All right. It's showtime.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got a real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Cheers to your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Yeah, that song kicks so much ass, not even funny. So yeah, another live stream, another Friday night, doing the same shit over and over again. I noticed we have a lot of viewers this time, way more than last time anyway. Well, actually, that's not true. I think we had like 6, but I could be wrong. So let me get my bald ass head on here and I'll address the audience properly. How's everybody doing? You may notice I'm on a bit of an angle here. There's a reason for that. First, let me try to out this real fast and say my idea for tonight is pretty much to do PS2 stuff, non-stop. And in terms of PS2 stuff, I didn't actually realize I had this many games. I actually did a count. It's over 120 US games, and then there's Japanese games as well. And the Japanese games, they cracked me up more than anything because back in the day, I actually could speak and I could read some Japanese. Nowadays, opai might be the only word I remember nowadays, and that's only because it's a joke. But, well, it's not it's a word, but I mean, I know it because of a joke. But looking back on it, there are some games in there that actually do still function, and one of them is, funny enough, and ironically enough, or perhaps I planned it out that way, one of them is actually the fucking amazing Fist of the North Star game that never got a US release. If I remember right, it's made by the same team that worked on the Guilty Gear series. I could be wrong about that, though. Again, I can't really read Japanese. No, I'm not. I don't even know if Transformers is here. I think I may have broke that in a million pieces last time. I'd have to really dig around and and look. But in terms of games, it's everything here. And then there were some PS2 games that I had actually intended to review ages ago. I'll give you an example. I've got a somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. Yeah, I'll just give you an example of how big these piles are. I'm just lifting this off of one of them. So yeah, we've got a lot of shit to cover here, and this is just one of 5. But yeah, this was one of the games I bought to just fucking Growlancer box is all destroyed. I'm actually quite disappointed with that. That box did not last the test of time, unlike some other ones. The Nippon Ichi games come in boxes that seem to last through nuclear blast. But this is one of the games that I bought to do a review of. Before James Rolfe went nuts with his Bible stuff, he had done the first game, and I had seen this, and I said this would be perfect. I think I even previewed it in one of my videos a while back, but I'm not sure. No, I've played Orphan, though, but I don't actually own it. But yeah, this is basically brand new. This was interesting. I think the reason I never actually reviewed this was because I couldn't figure out how to do it at the time. I didn't know what to do, because doing the rage stuff could work sometimes, but it's sort of like, it's tough territory because you're making fun of religion now. You got to be very careful because you'll piss a lot of people off for the wrong reasons. But since I've pissed off about 90 million people at this point, I don't think it matters anymore, or does it? Or maybe it never mattered to begin with. But this is a funny game where it's like it's a game show where you do Bible questions, and then when you compete in like the mini games in the game, it plays Christian rock or Christian music, or pop music, or something. So this is definitely on the plate for tonight. Aside from that, I'm pretty much going to take shots from the audience. That just sounds wrong in 6 fucking different ways. But yeah, I'm basically going to take requests from the audience. You could like name a game. Chances are, if you name a PS2 game, it might actually wind up being in here somewhere. And I'm talking about you can name some really like oddball shit. Like you could name Rise of Honor. It's actually sitting right there. Or you could name Castle Shikigami 2, which I've talked about with a couple people recently, a bunch of times, because the voice acting's fucking hilarious. Or you can name Chaos Words and we can listen to the horrible fucking voice acting. Though keep in mind the stream does run through my Dazzle when I run games, so there's a bit of an audio discrepancy that goes on. You're going to hear a kind of like noise sometimes. I phase it out. It's not that difficult to do, but it can be a little annoying. I apologize, but you got to work with what you have. But yeah, before I do that, let's do a little bit of story time. People like that when I talk about like what I actually did. So I had a class today for a medical training program, and we had the address, and I'd gone over this like 100 times where it was going to be, constantly just going over the address, and it's this address, it's got to be this address. I get there like 2 hours in advance just so I wouldn't run late to the class in case there's a problem with the bus or something went wrong. It's not there. There's a fast food place there. So I spend like 3 hours combing the entire area of Main Street. You could look that up on a map. Look up Flushing and then find Main Street. And it's like there's nothing there. And I basically was on my feet for 4 hours trying to find a location. And it dawns on me, 1, why didn't I buy a bottle of water or bring something to drink? Because it was hot as hell. 2, why the fuck was I looking for a location that didn't exist in the first place? But yeah, that was basically my day. My day was supposed to be from 1 to 5 training, but it didn't work out. Hopefully I'm not shit-canned from the program, because I would like to get that job, but what can you do? But that was pretty much my day. Aside from that, not much else really going on. See, I'd like to do these in segments like I've seen other people. Like I've actually watched a lot of people work on Twitch TV at this point. Some of them are completely random, and then some people are actually really like they've got everything down pat. Like they've got a fucking thing on the wall that says do this, then do this, then do this, then do something stupid, then do this. And I kind of like it, but it's too controlled. Like there's not enough room for just screwing around or being a putz or whatever. But actually, I want to answer a question. Well, two questions. The first question, well, actually, I don't know if I'm going to answer the second one, but the first one is, what the fuck are these? People have been asking me ever since they saw this on my shelf. They're wondering just what the hell these are, and I'm going to show what these are. Just to get that out of the way. And if you're in the room and you ask that question, congrats. These are actually... Oh, great, of course, this one's not in the fucking box. Here we go. These were sent to me by a fan who, funny enough, was in Japan, so he sent me a box of these. I don't know where he got them, but they were like the coolest thing I ever saw. They're called Revoltech. These are like... Remember those plastic kit models people used to buy? Think that, but already built. So they're like straight in the box. You can fucking play with them if you want. If you're 5 years old or you're like me. You actually saw 2 of these in one of my videos. I do hate boxes, but these boxes are an exception. You saw 2 of these in my Transformers, the PS2, the import one you mentioned. I had Optimus Prime and Megatron. Those were from this. That's why they were so posable. But these things they're fucking awesome. Like you can actually set them up and display them and stuff. And he sent me like fucking 50 of them. Though I could definitely see the market for them because I mean, like here's the EVA. Which one is this? This is the EVA 02, the 1997 movie version, not to be confused with any other version. But then at the same time, you got fucking like I don't even know what series I guess the Idolmaster this is from. Like, what am I gonna do with this? So I've just kind of kept them in the boxes, hoping they'll be worth money one of these days. Don't get me wrong. It was really nice for somebody to send me all these. I'm not that much of a fan of like anime anymore. Though there are a couple from Fate's Day Night, which I do have set up somewhere else. Those are really nice. But I used to get some pretty cool shit from the fans on occasion, like really randomly. It would just show up like get a package or something. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. I don't really want to sell them. Because they were given to me, they were given to me as a gift, and that's like getting something for Christmas and then selling it to your friend on the side. It's kind of like the person put thought into it, and you're just like, whatever. Maybe I'm stupid for not doing that, but I know you were. I was joking too. People do that all the time. Now, what was the other question? I know there was another one about what's in the room. Oh, right. What's the poster? Because it looks like 9/11. That's what a lot of people think that is, a poster of 9/11. I never have a poster of that in my room. Let me see if I can position this right so you can see it. I don't know. Can you see it now? It's actually... Yes, I am in the basement. It's actually a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 poster. Because if you look at the top, those are characters from the game and shit. But it really does look like it could have been from 9/11. Because if you look at the bottom, it looks just like it. Time Magazine actually worked in cooperation with, I think, Infinity Ward to make those posters. They were like limited edition. They were given out if you pre-ordered the game. I just happened to get one because I thought it looked really cool. Because the time thing just looked really cool to me, and they gave it to me in the store for nothing. I didn't have to pre-order the game. But yeah, those are pretty much the only 2 questions. That was the only 2 trivia. Third one is, why is it so blue in your room? Because that's the color of the fucking walls, unfortunately. So, yeah, that pretty much closes up the questionnaire questions that I was sent. Now, does anybody else have any questions in the chat room they want to ask? Because now is definitively the time to do so. Could be about anything. You can ask me about games, movies, etc. I used to do that a lot on my old show, actually. I think that was like 85% of the old show, actually, back in the day. Because it was hard to stream stuff, because Ustream was a bitch, so I would just turn it into a Q&A session on crack. It would just go on for like 4.5 hours. And so far, both of these live shows I've run have ran like 6 hours, so apparently I have the stamina to keep this shit going. Long after it's overdue. Oh, that's right, there was a third one. Are you going to be posting clips from the live shows on YouTube? I might. It depends on how much time I have, because there's 6 hours. I have to edit stuff out. I got to find the funny clips. It's tricky. Besides, I can never decide on something. I was doing that with the first one. I was trying to, and then I had like 30 clips from Alpha Protocol. It ran like 25 minutes, and I was like, "This is not a clip show. This is like a feature-length movie in the works." People are getting tired of my 2.5 hour friggin' uploads. But yeah, now's the time to ask any questions if you got them. Or if you don't know who I am, I could try explaining that too. Aside from the fact that I'm a bald guy that has nothing better to do on a Friday night. But if you're watching, that means you have nothing better to do too. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, God. I gotta say, that hits the spot. Especially after, like, a long day of bullshit. I might. I might, actually, because it's Pixar, right? If it's Pixar, usually I'll see their movies. The only exception was Cars 2, because I hated Cars 1. I think Cars may be the only Pixar movie I really didn't like. Aside from, Disney. Well, yeah, Disney and Pixar, they make movies. Pixar makes movies for Disney, excuse me. Wreck-It Ralph looked good from trailers. I haven't been impressed by a CG movie in a while. I've actually, funny enough, I watched Up. I thought Up was fantastic because it was so enjoyable. I didn't expect it to be good, and it turned out to be fantastic. And there was also it's a film called Monster House, which was a more recent discovery by me and someone else, and that movie was excellent. So, I mean, it's supposed to be a kids movie. It's a CG kids movie, quote unquote, but really, it's not. It's more. I think it'd be more entertaining for an older audience than kids. There's a ton of lines in there that me and someone else used to repeat nonstop as jokes. But I might see it. I don't know. I wanted to see the new Resident Evil movie actually, because those are like my. I've said this before, but the Resident Evil movies are kind of like my guilty pleasure. It's like seeing fan fiction come to life. I just want to see how bad it can get, and I also just kind of want to see really like blown out action sequences. Like the reason I watch a Michael Bay movie is to watch shit blow up like constantly. I didn't go to Transformers to see Transformers. I have the 1980 fucking animated movie. I can watch that. No, I went to Transformers. I think the first one was just called Transformers. I went to see that because I wanted to see shit blow up. Yeah, they're enjoyable B movies. Sometimes they could really be overkill. But well, yeah, if I had a gasoline next to a lit flame, sure. But no, what was that fucking movie I saw? Drive Angry. I saw that. Drive Angry was fucking hilarious. That was just like that was like one of those absolutely guilty pleasure movies. First of all, you got Nicolas Cage, and he's more fucking psychotic in that movie than I've ever seen him. And the whole time I'm watching that, I'm thinking like, is he like getting Ghost Rider out of his system? Because it seemed like he was playing Ghost Rider, just not on fire. I mean, he drives a fucking Chevy out of hell at one point. That's how he escapes from hell to go chase after his daughter. He drives a goddamn friggin' sports car or something not a sports car, a muscle car, through the gates of hell to Earth. It's so ridiculous, but it's so much fun to watch because it's just so stupid. And it's violent as all hell. The 3D is overdone, though. Completely overdone. Aside from that, I'm trying to think of any other movies that are coming out or came out. Dark Knight Rises, I saw that. That was really good. Not as good as The Avengers, though. I mean, they're two different kind of movies, but at the same time, I think I just enjoyed the fun of Avengers more than the dark sort of turn that Dark Knight Rises would definitively have, because it's Nolan. He directs those movies dark as shit. He does, like, the Nightfall Batman. But yeah, we got anything else? Could be anything. A lot of people have been private messaging me on YouTube. They've been asking me, did you play Borderlands 2? Did you play Torchlight 2? Did you play every game with a 2 at the end? I remember Captain America telling Hulk to just smash, and I remember grinning like an idiot when he said that. Like, it has these moments that are just really funny, that fit, that are like, you remember the lines from the comic, or you remember the lines from, like, previous things, and they fit perfectly. But, alright then, if there are really going to be no more questions, we should get this dog and pony show on the road here. So, that being said, I streamed Ford Fairlane? Really? How'd I get away with that without getting arrested? Oh yeah, you're right, I did. Because so many people had never seen that stupid movie, and it was fucking hilarious. At least I think the movie's hilarious anyway. Some people might disagree with me, but I think it's like comic as all hell. It's like watching a Looney Tunes cartoon in real life. With lots of F-bombs. I think I showed that to show like an origins point as to where the fucking my reviews came from, like the style. Double Dragon Neon, I don't really want to play Double Dragon Neon. I'll say this, the soundtrack, I heard some of the soundtrack, or the tapes, or whatever they are for the soundtrack, that stuff was cool, but the game just doesn't look, the look of it just doesn't appeal to me at all. Maybe it's just me, I don't know, I don't like the look of it. It kind of looks cheap, you know? Not to mention there was another Double Dragon game that was in the works a while ago that just got canned, like it vanished without a trace. But yeah, Double Dragon Neon's not on my list of things to play. Right now, Torchlight 2 is like my number one. I've got to play it because everybody won't shut up about it. I don't know if it's any good, but I'm guessing it must be if everybody can't stop talking about it. But then again, that happened with like other games too. So it's hard to say, actually. Give me 1 second. Just passing on a message there. Alright, so I'll give it another minute or so, see if any more questions crop up from the audience here. I'm paying very close attention to this chat room when I work, by the way. But if not, then we gotta figure out what the fuck game is gonna go. What do you keep linking endlessly? That is so loud. I can't watch. I'm not. This is not a chat room. This is a live show. Damn it! I gotta keep track of everything going on. I can't just go. Oh, I'm gonna watch this YouTube link. And you saw what happened when I tried to link it in the stream last time. The audio was a nightmare. I listened to the recording of that. It is so fucking loud, it's obnoxious. It's worse than my voice. It's grating on the nerves to the final point. But, alright then. So then the real question comes up, what the fuck are we playing? We got a lot of games here, and I mean a lot of games. Like, I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure if you name something, it's gonna be in here somewhere. Because there's only so many. Yeah, that Ustream chat was a pain in the ass. So this one's, I think this one's more limited at times because it actually doesn't let you type endlessly, which is good because some people would never stop typing. Cypher, I'm looking at you. You've already typed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 messages in a row. But that's okay, man. At least you're excited. At least you're hyped. You know. You're excited, you want to chat, you want to talk. I like that. I like an excited audience. Like they want to like throw stuff out. They want to talk, they want to chat. They're lively, you know. I watch so many of these things where people just like they do shit on screen and they totally ignore the chat room and the chat room just does its own thing and becomes its own like entity after a while. It's like 52 people or 53 people in the chat room. They're all having conversations about something that has nothing to do with the video. And then the only time they chime in is like once in a blue moon. Oh god, I remember that. That was ridiculous. I don't even know what the fuck caused that. Screw attack. I didn't even know they were on here. I guess I should have guessed, because fuck, everybody's on this thing. Even I'm on this thing now, so clearly I jumped on a bandwagon. I shouldn't even talk. But, alright then, what are we playing? What are we playing? Got a lot of stuff here. Just to list some stuff, fucking I see Growlancer, Heritage of War, Manakahima, Alchemist of Valrevis, Sakura Wars, So Long My Love. I love that was the only one that came to the US too. It's the only one that came to the US, and the reason that one came to the US unlike the other ones is because it takes place in the United States, or some whacked out Japanese version of the United States, which is just crazy. The I don't have Evergrace. The stereotypes... I thought I said I didn't have Evergrace before. Whatever. The stereotypes in that game crack me up to no end. This is the thing. I had both Maximo games. They're missing. I can't find them. I don't know where those are, and I don't know where the second Contra game is on PS2. That's missing as well, which really pisses me off. And I try to keep these games like in order. I try to keep them and not lose them, because they become rare over time. I remember Chaos Legion. I remember that game bombed pretty much, but I remember getting a copy was like nigh on impossible at one point. Or Sky Gunner, that was another one which nobody had a copy of it anywhere. Meanwhile, Shadow of the Colossus, you could find it anywhere. Nano Breaker, that was another one. I hunted Nano Breaker down. Nano Breaker's a piece of crap. Yeah, there were certain cases where I hunted down a game, like I sought it out, and man, was it a piece of shit. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes. And then you got shit like Jaws Unleashed, which was fucking terrible in every possible way. Devil May Cry 2, I don't think I have to talk about how bad that is. But then there's really oddball shit like the Capcom game Under the Skin, or Dokapon Kingdom, or Tulip, which I remember I know I did something Streamwise with that ages ago. Or just finding oddball shit like Drakengard, for example, which is a cracked out fucking game. I wouldn't want to play it, but will I watch the cutscenes again? Yeah, I will. I definitely will. But yeah, there were so many crazy fucking releases on the PS2 that they just kind of went under the radar. And then some games came out for it that I remember playing on a different platform. A good example, a game called Headhunter. I don't ever remember that coming out for the PS2. I remember playing that on the Dreamcast, but then my friend tells me, no, we played an unfinished, we played like, not an unfinished, but we played like a fucking never released version for the Dreamcast. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah. He's like, the platform it came out on is PS2. I'm like, wait, really? Like, I still don't believe him. I still think he's full of shit, but take your pick. And then sometimes I just find rare shit like, not rare shit, just random shit like fucking Mega Man X7. Which I remember I was playing it on a stream ages ago and it was like nothing like Mega Man if I remember right. But, yeah, gotta pick something. Actually, I do have one game. I need to hook up the Japanese PS2 for this one, but I do have one game that, shit, which one is it now? Well, let's just say it terrorizes the shit out of me. I own it, but I only own it as a joke. I just gotta find it. The cover alone will make you laugh your ass off. Unless you're really sensitive. Which I am not. Well, I mean I am, but I'm not that sensitive. Oh, for Christ's sake. 1 second. Well, that wasn't professional at all. Sorry about that. Couldn't avoid it. Can never avoid it. It's like the call of doomsday sometimes, I swear. It only happens when I'm doing this kind of thing. Otherwise, I'd never hear anything from anyone. But, alright. So what the fuck are... Alright, I was looking for that stupid... Actually, I shouldn't show it because then you want me to fucking play it, and I refuse. I fucking refuse. Oh, there it is. Of course, under the whole other fucking pile. God damn it! This is proof that excess buying does not equal excess fun. It equals excess... Shit, that's not it. The hell is it? You know what? I give up. It's here somewhere, but I can't fucking find it. Wait a minute. No. I give up. I can't find it. I don't know where the fuck it is. The game's called Dog of Bay. It's this and it's this absolutely hilarious friggin' No, that's not it either. It's this fucking absolutely horrific but hilarious fucking game where Gunstar Heroes, a treasure box though. Found that. Anyway, keep jumping here. It's a dance. It's a rhythm-based game where you play as like dogs and cats and shit. It may very well be the first furry game ever made. Dog of Bay. Now, here's how I actually learned about that game. Show called X-Play. The Crazy Adams Rare Imports or some shit like that. He talked about the game, and I saw it, and I was like, I've got to fucking play this one of these days. And then I was like, after I got it, I was like, do I really want to play this? And the answer is a fucking resounding hell no. But I kept it just in case that day might come where I was so bored out of my mind, or I needed to make a video in the worst way, and I needed something fast that was hilarious, that I could use that. I don't own 50 Cent Bulletproof, and nobody else should. 50 Cent Blood on the Sand, different story, but I can't find a copy of that game, so. Yeah, you don't want to play Dog of Bay. I wasn't kidding around. That game exists, and it scares the shit out of me that it exists. But yeah, we need something. We need to put something on. So pick something that I fucking have. I will list games starting now, and I'm going to list them fast, so pay attention. Persona 4, Contra Shadow Soldier, Girl Enter Heritage of War, Madoka Hima Alchemist, Al Rabbit, Soccer to War, So Long My Love, Viet Cong, Purple Haze, what is that? I think that's Magna Carta. Tales of Legendia, Pirates, Legend of Black, I have no idea fucking what that is. Headhunter, Silent Hill Origins, Prince of Persia, Sands of Time, Outrun Coast to Coast, fucking Ace Combat 5, Unsung War, Midway Arcade Treasures, Capcom Classics Collection, Tato Legends, Namco Museum, Midway Arcade Treasures 2, SNK Classics Volume 1, detecting a fucking like trend here. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, amazing fucking game. Wild Arms 5, Shining Force EXA, Devil Summoner, Katarajo versus the Soulless Army, I think is the full SIR title. Odin Sphere, Siphon Filter, Dark Mirror, 007, Everything or Nothing, Haunting Grounds, God Hand, Cold Fear, The Bouncer, Shadow of Rome, Dawn of Mana, Prince of Persia, Warrior Within, Radiata Stories, Eternal Poison, Killzone, the Transformers game on the PS2, not the import, the other one, which is not bad. King of Fighters 11, yeah, X1 11. Primal Chaos Wars, Mega Man X7, Gungrave, Arton Lico, Phantom Brave, Soul Nomad, Castlevania, Lament of Innocence, Silent Hill 2, Beyond Good and Evil, let's see. Neo Geo Battle Coliseum, Arcana Heart, Dirge of Cerberus, Ghost Hunter, From Russia with Love, Tekken 5, Altair Iris, Metal, I think it's Metal Saga, some kind of RPG. R-Type Final, Mr. Mosquito, Nano Breaker, Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty. Apparently that's Nightshade. I could be wrong, however. Gradius 3 and 4, Skygunner, Katamari Damacy, which is apparently brand new. What the fuck? Mega Man Anniversary Collection, Rise of Honor, RPG Maker 2. We're not playing that. Mega Man X Collection, Time Splitters Future Perfect. Fuck yeah. Capcom Classics Collection Volume 1, Stuntman, Sonic Hero. Oh god, why do I even own that? I didn't mention that game, forget it. Black, Kinetica. Chaos Legion, Steambot Chronicles, amazing game, very underrated. Activision Anthology, Red Dead Revolver, Ultra Iris 2, the Azeroth is something or other. Dragon Quest 7, The Journey of the Cursed King, Rogue Galaxy, Star Ocean, Till the End of Time, Grim Grimoire, Soul Calibur 3, Shadow of Colossus, Shadow of Destiny, Escape from Monkey Island, War of the Monsters, Guns, Sonic Mega Collection Plus, RPG Maker 3, I think that is. Makai Kingdom, Persona 3, FES, Xeno Saga Episode 1, Devil May Cry 3, The Getaway, Final Fantasy 10, 11, 12, Rule of Rose, Jaws Unleashed, Sonic Ride, oh god, these must be for reviews. I bought these, there's no way I played these games. Terminator, I know that was for review. Terminator, Dawn of Fate, Shell Shock, NAM, 97, I think it is, 79, excuse me. 67. God damn it. I'm fucking dyslexic tonight. Samurai Champloo, Sidetrack, The Warriors, Echo Knight Beyond, Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. Of course I own that game. Castle Shigami 2, Devil Kings, Sega Genesis Collection, Shadow the Hedgehog, Drakengard, Devil May Cry 2, Obscure, The Aftermath. I can't believe I don't have the original. Onimusha 3, amazing fucking game. Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Zombie Ninja Pro-Am, Under the Skin, Firefighter FD18, Resident Evil 4, Clock Tower 3, Siren, Dokapon Kingdom, Tulip, and Prince of Persia: The Two Thrones. That's not even all of them. That's just the English stuff. The Japanese stuff's got its own fucking pile. There's some pretty cool shit in there, actually. There's Battle Stadium Dawn and some other crazy shit in there. Battle Stadium Dawn, everybody wanted to come to the United States. And yeah, before you ask, it's spinach dip. If you were going to ask. But yep, pick something from that massive list. Dude, I love spinach dip. Kiss my ass. This stuff is awesome. Why the fuck would I own Final Fight Streetwise? That game sucked ass. Okay, fair enough. I did buy some crap, but that was only to review it. And I tried to find shit that people hadn't done to death at this point. Red Dead Revolver? I could play that again. I think. Now, where the hell is it? Now, see, here's the tricky thing. I knew this was going to be a problem. Excuse me, it's rude to talk with your mouth full. Oh my god, let me just show you how these are stacked so you get an idea, okay? Yeah. Like a lot of people, they list 6 million games, but they show a ROM collection, and it's like, no. No, here we have the real deals. Half of them with GameStop fucking labels on them. I fucking hate GameStop with a passion sometimes. Like, why do they do that? Do they do that on purpose to brand the fucking thing? Now the game, like, when it sits on my shelf, half the fucking title is blocked by this stupid-ass label. This is the stupidest fucking thing. Who puts this shit? And it's not on the fucking case. It's on the piece of paper the fucking thing is on. Like, what did this how did they even do it? I don't even know what they fucking do. They had to have, like, literally, they put one here, which is on the plastic. It's not so bad. You can get this off. But this one is actually on the insert itself, which means someone had to go like, well, you know what I'm going to do to be a prick? I'm going to fucking put the label on the goddamn insert. Why did you do that? It fucking annoys me when you talk about what's bullshit. That's bullshit. Except I don't look like a stupid idiot wearing a bullshit mask. No offense, James, but that was fucking retarded. Alright, let's do this. Let's see if you can guess what game was in my PS2, you get a prize. That is bullshit. Bullfuck. It's BS. It's nonsense. But whatever. Give me 1 second here. I just want to do this real fast. I'm not going to be doing this anymore because it's like I advertise on my page, so if you didn't get the link, then that's too bad. Too bad for you. You're not missing all that much anyway. Okay, so let's get my bald head out of here. Now, I'll leave it up to the chat. Should I leave the camera on or should I turn it off? It's not really a reaction cam, though, is the thing. I hate those things. I fucking, listen, I don't mind people using them, but man, do they abuse the shit. It's like, oh my god, I'm in the corner, I'm going to scream, and I'm going to react, and be like, ah! Like, come on, really, dude? Grow a pair, for fuck's sake. It's a video game, even I acted up slightly. Except with Slender, that game scared the shit out of me because I was playing it in the dark at like fucking 1 a.m. No, was it 1? Ow! Was it 1 a.m. or was it 2 a.m.? I can't even fucking remember anymore, actually. It was late. It's early, but whatever. Miami Vice, yeah, it's a piece of shit. But did you expect it not to be? Okay, now I just gotta sync up the audio. Now you're gonna hear the noise I told you about. Guaranteed. What can did I put in? Where's the fucking... There it is. Oops. My bad. That's my bad. Sorry. There we go. I haven't played this game in a long time. Watch me suck ass at it. I guarantee I'm gonna suck ass at it. My audio goes slightly weird. Here's the thing with this, and this is the only way I can do it. I have to cross the microphone with the game audio. And I have no control over the levels at all. You should still be able to hear me, but you're only going to hear me when I raise my voice, and the unfortunate thing, it's like doing this with your microphone. If I wasn't doing this, it's like doing this sometimes. So I have to constantly watch the bar and see how loud it actually is. It can get old fast, I won't lie. I also want to really fast just screensaver, turn this the fuck off. Apply! Change plan setting, dim the display, never! Turn the display off, never! Save the fucking changes, thank you. Okay, awesome. And this intro is still as fucking awesome as I remember it being. I like Red Dead Redemption, but I think Red Dead Revolver has something it doesn't have. Mainly this spaghetti western vibe. Because Red Dead Redemption just didn't feel like a spaghetti western at all. Felt like more of like an epic western. But, yeah, now I gotta remember how the fuck to play this game. There the fun lies. And holy shit, man, because it's grayed out, because the black is actually coming up as a gray, that looks really bizarre. Can I fix that? I probably shouldn't even touch it. I figure if I touch it, I'm probably gonna break it. Oh, God. Come on. Okay, so we gotta go to story mode, I guess. Should I name them? Fucking usually I go with one thing, and I think everybody knows what that is. How do I remove... Yeah, fine. Actually, I wonder if I could fit it. Yeah, it fits! Sweet. Player in progress is asshole. Perfect. Target modes hold and vibration. I don't understand inverting shit at all. I never got it. The only time I've ever understood inverted controls is for like flight sims and stuff. But my best friend, he literally plays first-person shooters, third-person. He has to invert the fucking controls. So if I'm playing, like, literally he's got to go to the menu and change it. Then I got to go to the menu and change it back. It's the dumbest fucking thing. How can you do it? How does aiming down make you think up? In a game where you're firing at stuff. I never understood how that could work. It just doesn't add up. And it's like, how do you play an FPS on the PC? You can't have going down with the mouse is going up, can you? At least not to my knowledge, you can't. So let's see, bullseye. Young Nate Harlow built a cat and weighs... What? Goddamn blurry text. A ways away from Bear Mountain, partly to get some distance from a red wolf tribe after some folk weren't happy about him marrying Fallen Star. Fallen Star? I reckon I can't read this shit. I don't know what the fuck it is with invert. Oh, I remember this now. Shit, man, it's been a while. This game is fucking hard. That I do remember. But I mean, it's Capcom, so I think it was Capcom. You know, let me fucking look that real fast. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. It was originally a Capcom game, and then Rockstar took it from them and made it into something more, because they never finished it or something like that. It's an old fucking story. I just remember you played as a bunch of different characters.
Son, our troubles are finally over. We hit a vein of gold as wide as a locomotive that runs clean through Bear Mountain.
Hey, Pop, where'd you get that?
Isn't she a beaut?
Yeah. Can I hold it?
She's one of a pair, only two in the whole world.
Where's the other one?
My partner Griff has it. We made him up special to symbolize our newfound wealth.
Can I try it out?
One day this fine weapon will be yours. But for now, why don't you take my old pistol?
I'll say my old piece of shit. You ain't getting the new gun? Get the fuck out of here. I remember there being that much dialogue in this game. Because Red is silent, if I remember right. God damn it, Red Dead. You couldn't wait for me to finish my cracker. You had to go now? It's a little hard to see. I think it's because of the filter they use in the game. Well, what the hell else would it be? Like, really, what the hell could possibly be to turn the camera? Very few games I play where the camera doesn't turn with a second analog stick on a dual analog console video games. I mean, what's it gonna be, this? I don't think so. Okay. To adjust the camera options, press start. But actually, let me see if there's a way to change that. Now that I mention it. No, there isn't. I'm gonna make turn left fucking down, and I'm gonna make turn right fucking L2 and see what happens. I'm gonna get experimental on this bitch. Follow the path down to the creek bed. Okay. God almighty, this is hard to fucking see. Welcome to the training area. Here you can learn how to shoot. We're gonna completely pause the fucking game on you. Again! I gotta do this. I haven't played this game in a long ass time. L1. Okay. That's some good shoot. Yeah, you know, it's not hard when you can move it this fucking slow. Fuck. You know what I forget with next gen games? How smoothly they transition aim with versus the older games. What fence? Oh, that fence. What the fuck are they talking about? Let's just close this window so I can see the damn chat room a bit more. Pain in my ass. Fucking Ustream! Yeah, asshole fight. That's why I use it. It's classic to me. Take out the bottles, huh? I'll take out the bottles. Take that, you inanimate piece of shit object! Or not, because I gotta reload. Forgot about these guns. Yeah! Won't be no more bottles bothering me anymore in my lifetime. They're like boxes. It's fucking useless. You just sit there. That wasn't exactly difficult.
Red! What are you doing to my pots and pans?
Now don't henpeck the boy. Next trip into town, I'll buy you a whole bunch of new pots and pans.
Uh-oh.
Red, up the hill and quick, boy. We're getting raided.
I'm coming, Pop!
I remember though, this game has a great soundtrack. It's got all these different songs from different, like...
Down by the river. Go get him.
Oh fuck, time to pay attention. I'm gonna blow his fucking head off. I can manage. There we go! I remember. Okay, that I fucking remember. How do you reload? No. No. Triangle, okay. Yeah, rain. Make it even harder for me to see what the fuck I'm doing. Oh shit. What was that? I didn't quite hear. What the fuck was that? All of them? That it was. Will you fucking die? Damn, Red's carrying 136 fucking bullets on him. Where do you get the damn bullets from?
Come on, Red. It's now or never.
I'm a coming. Relax. Calm your titties. His father just mad. He got cock blocked.
It won't happen again.
That's his father. Headshot. Double headshot. I need a triple. Triple headshot.
There you are.
Quadruple headshot. I can't go any higher than that because I won't know where to go number wise.
Put the gun down.
Fuck this. That's a headshot. I wasn't even aiming for him. Damn, son. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? In the house, I guess? This is too much fun. I don't want to stop. Oh no, I just had to kill everybody. Okay. I feel like I wasn't paying attention to something very integral. Oh, God, this is shit.
Kid, I reckon your pa's better off dead. Him being such a yellow belly and all.
How the fuck could he have blown his arm off with a single shot from that gun? His hand would have fucking melted. Or maybe it did. Because that looks really fucking painful. Bounty? What the fuck? Why would there be a bounty? Unlocked items, I can't read it. Fucking blurry ass game. Yeah, fun. I'm actually not sure what's on the memory cards. You know what really fucking kills me? I can't find my Persona 4 save. 130 plus fucking hours gone. See, if I remember right, this game has like a ton of characters in it. Why am I saying that? I know it has a ton of characters. They're all in the fucking intro. The one I couldn't pay attention to because I was busy eating crackers.
Oh, easy there, friend. Come on over here. Come on now. It's too dangerous for a man to be walking around in these parts.
That's too fucking
I deal
wild.
in weapons and goods, see?
It's okay. Why would I want this shit? I don't want any of this crap. I guess I'll buy the knife. Knives are good for killing boxes! Why is the first thing that comes to your mind shoot the dog?
I would have offered you more than but a gang of ruffians done.
They're gonna do it for you anyway.
Well, I didn't,
You holding out on us, old man? What the hell are you looking at? Fill 'em full of lead.